This conference will now be recorded.
Am I audible now? Could you tell me now? Am I audible? Response me if you can hear me. See, put it in a chat box. Okay. Okay. So last class, your voice is very low. Okay. Let me increase the volume. See, I just want to ask, do you have any doubts for the previous class? Anybody has a doubt? Any questions you have? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, fine. So let me share my screen. Yes, ma'am, your volume is low. How about now? Can you hear me now? Am I that much audible? Still low. Okay. So is my screen is visible? it still low? Yes, ma'am. Fine. See, I've adjusted the volume, but still you feel like volume is too low. So try to say in case if you are not able to hear anything. Okay, I've adjusted all the volume source. Okay, now better. Okay, fine. So let's start the session. Hmm? So my screen is visible to everyone. Does anybody has a doubt or any questions on this? Yes? No? Anybody has a questions for the last few classes? What we have done? Reply me like as usual you will be doing zero if no doubts. If you have a questions, you can raise a question so that I can proceed. Fine. So here I'm going to use a names, a list of names. Just let me take the same example of this names what I was using in a previous session. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. Now the next thing what I need is I need a values. Okay, I need a values. So any values if I need between 0 and 1. Okay, values between 0 and 1 if I need it, then I'll use a function called rand. So that is random. So look here, I'll say equals to rand. So what it says, returns a random number greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1, eventually distributing the changes on recalculating. Okay, I'm taking a rand, open a bracket, close the bracket, enter. You will get some values. So say suppose I want it from here to here. Okay, so quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. So might be total like that or something. Okay, so annual sales for the let me take here as 2020, then 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Now this value I'll just remove it since I don't want it. Now see, every time I press enter or when I go for the next cell to type, what is happening? This values keeps on changing. This values keeps on changing, right? So that is what it said when I have applied a rand option. Rand. What it was saying, it will be eventually distributed changes on recalculating, right? So whenever I make a enter or another cell and I press enter, automatically the values will change. The values will change. So what if I need a numbers instead of this 0 to 1, I need the numbers based on the value what I'm going to specify. In that case, so I'll take here that I need a values between the number what you specify, number a user needs. Okay, because we won't be having things that we have to type a values from so and so number. So what I'll take, I need a numbers from 30 to 90. This numbers I need it. It can be any number. I'm fine with any other numbers whichever is appearing, but I need the number only which is between this 30 and 90. Okay, so what I'll take this the years in which the sales has made. So we will give here equals to rand between. Observe this, returns a random number between the number you specify. Whatever the number you are going to specify between the numbers. So I'm taking here random values. Random values bottom and top values. Bottom and top values. Bottom value I'm giving 30, comma, and then you have a top values I'll give it as 90, 90. Close the bracket, enter. So even this value keeps on changing whenever I'm applying a recalculation. The values keeps changing whenever you are applying the recalculation, right? So this is a value. The first one, a values between 0 and 1. So you will be using a function 0 and 1. Any value, if you want it between 0 and 1, you will use a function rand. When I need a value number that a user is specifying, right? A user is specifying. In that case, what will happen when the user is specifying any particular things, whatever you are going to specify, right? When whatever the number the user is specifying, what will happen? That number, if you want, then that will give you like this. Now, based on this, I'm going to make some calculation or some of the features which we will be learning in this home tab. So first thing, we will go into this clipboard. So in clipboard, what I will do, just to explain you, I'm pasting this names. I'm taking this names, pasting here, copy, and then paste. Now I'll give here as subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5. Then I'll also give here another one, subject 6, right? Am I not audible till now? Do you have the same issue? Do you have the same issue with my audio? Am I not still clear? So you say if if you are able to hear me, say me as you can hear me. Then no means just give it as that you're not able to hear, not able to hear. So you're saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, yeah, I'm not able to get that. Your voice is low. Oh my god. Let me check.
Can you hear me now? Is it properly audible now? Is it good enough now? Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll change the value again here. Random between. Random values between 30, comma, 90. Close the bracket. Enter. And here I will select this values, drag and do it here. Okay, this is what I have done. Now since I want to apply the borders for everything, I'll select everything. So select all. You have a borders option here. So I'm selecting here all borders. Now you can see all borders. Outside I want a dark line. So again I'll go here, thick border outside. Can you see here? So now outside it is a thick border, but other than that it is very thin. So same thing I'm going to repeat. Thick border outside. Again I'll give this thick border outside. Each and every column I want a border, a separately. So I'm repeating this. Then again for this headings also I want a thick border outside. I've done this. Okay, so after doing this, let me explain you one more thing also. Now I have this one heading which is having a bold, Calibri, font size is 11, background color is white, and the font color is in white. The same heading, whatever I have done here, these things I want to repeat it here. So I don't want to do individually bold, then background color black, font color white. Okay, these things manually I don't want to do. I just want to copy this effects and put it here. So what we will do? you can click on this format painter. What it does, copy the look of one cell to the another cell. So I'll click on this and I will apply here. See, everything is done. The same thing. I'll select this, copy the format painter, copy the look of this and apply on the other cells where you need it. Now values keeps on changing. Okay, I'll tell you how to make it permanently the same number also. I'll show you. Now in simple, we will just see what is copy paste. Okay, so copy is you're copying a data. I want to copy this data and paste it in some other location. Control V. Now what happened, it is in original location also, in the duplicate location also. So that means I want it in one location, already it is there. The same thing I want it in another location. So you will do what? Copy and then paste. For copy, the shortcut key is Control C. To paste, the shortcut key is Control V. Okay, suppose if I don't want this data here, right? I don't want it here. I want to remove it and put it into another location. Here I want it. So cut, Control X and paste it where you want. Now see, have removed it and pasted here. So copy paste, it will be there in original location as well as in a duplicate location. When you're doing cut, so this will be removing from the original place, Control X, and then paste where you need it, there it will be pasted. Control V, the same path. Copy and paste. It will be there in the original place also and duplicate place also. The other one is you have an option as format painter. What does this format painter do? It will copy a look of one place and paste it into another place. Okay, so copy the look of any cell, whatever you are doing, any cell to another cell where you want. There is no particular shortcut key for this in Excel. In Excel, no shortcut key. Okay, no key combination for this. So in case if you are trying in Word or in some other place, then you can use this Control Shift plus C is for the copy format painter. Okay, to paste, Control Shift plus V. This is to paste the format painter. Okay, this is the one. Now this is a general thing. Copy, paste, cut, paste, and format painter. We have other methods of pasting, so we call that as paste special. Let's see this, how this will be working when I'm using this paste special. So what I'll do, I'll copy this first one because I'm going to use this data from here afterwards, and I'm going to paste it here. Done. This is a regular copy paste work. Now I want the same copy paste without borders, so I will copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Before pasting, you have this drop down. Click on this drop down. You have an option here as no borders. No borders. Okay, paste with no borders. Okay, paste as no borders when you have a borders and how you are giving. Okay, so here I have given as paste with no borders. Okay, we have given here paste with borders. Next one, again I'll copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So you can see this format, this coloring, bold, italic, whatever you are doing. Without this, if I want to paste it, then you have this function that is formula. Okay, you will get the same thing with the formulas but without formats. So what it is? So this is, I'll give here, with formulas applied and by removing the format applied. By removing the formats applied. So this is one method. Even if I want the formats applied also, yes, you can do that also. That is a normal copy paste. Now again I am copying this and I'm going to paste it here. As what I'll paste? Okay. So I want, see, one more thing I'll tell you. When I'm pasting here, I've copied this and I'm pasting it. Normal paste I'm done. So what happens? I have a formula. You can see each cell is having a formula, right? Each cell is having a formula. Now I want to remove this formula. I want to remove this formula, but I want the same number in this location. So how to do that? I will copy this, Control C, and I want to paste it here by removing the formula. So I take here as paste as value. Now you can see here, see, you can see here when I double click also, or even in a formula tab, formula bar also, you cannot see what is the formula used. But see in this, the one which I copied, each cell is having a formula. I've removed a formulas here and I've only taken the names. At the same moment, I want the format also. I want to paste it as values. By remove values means what? I have to remove the formulas, paste the values, paste only the numbers, and even the formats also if I need it. Then you can go here, paste, paste with the formatting values and source formatting. Values and source formatting. Now see, this is all values only. So what is this? It will paste as values. That means it will remove the formula, removes the function applied, removes the function applied, and after removing the functions applied, okay, okay, removes the function applied and also format. But here what happens? The same thing, paste as value by keeping and and do not, I can say it as do not removes format. Okay, this does not remove the formats. Now see, this is having a formula. See, it doesn't have a formula. But here whenever I press enter, or when I type something here, suppose say here I'm taking a total and then I press enter, total, I've not yet pressed enter. Now look at this, these two tables are pasted as values, but this is not pasted as values, it is containing a function. When I press enter, these two values blink, that means it is changing, but this two will not change. So I'll make a total of this, enter. Now see, each and every time I'm making a total, I make a enter or I do recalculation, this values will change but not this one. Even if you want to remove this values also, you can copy and paste it as a value, so it will be done. Okay, it will be done. So what did I do? Have copied this data and I have pasted as a values so that these numbers will not change. Removes the function applied, right? It removes the function what you have applied and it will be working as usual. Okay, Now again I'm going to copy this, and I have not applied the borders for this. I'll go for this thick border outside. Before applying thick borders, I should apply all borders, and then I'll go with this thick border outside. Now this will look like the same thing. Let me copy this data again. Copy, and I want to paste it here as a photo, as a picture. So what we will do, I'll go for this. Can you see here there is an option called as picture. Now how will I consider this as a picture? You can expand this, you can minimize this, you can rotate it, you can do anything. Even I have a picture format. I'll go for this. I'll convert this as per a picture. However you want, you do it. Okay, which format of picture you want, that format you can create it. So let me give this format, right, this format, and I'll also give a picture border so that you will identify this as a border. Since the border is very thin, I'll make this weight increase. Now you can see this is a picture. Okay, so this is what paste as picture. Okay, next let's try the other one. Next one, I need the same. I don't want the picture, but I need to know from where did I copy. Now see, look at this. When I copy paste this, when I copy this and I'm pasting here, when I'm copying this and pasting here, say this is 58, this is 58. Now I want to change this 58 to 60. Enter. This value did not change, isn't it? This 49, I'm making this to 50. This value did not change. Okay, let me do one more thing. I'll also copy this and I'll paste it in next page. Did this change? No. So what I want to do is, when I copy paste this in any other place, in any other sheets or in the same place also, no problem. But when I am making a changes in a original source here, if I'm making a changes, the changes must have effect here also, the place where I'm pasting. Okay, for your understanding, I'll do one thing. I'll drag this paste with this. I'll cut this and put it here. Now I'm going to I'll clear this. Now this one what I have, right? This one what I have, this one I want to copy and paste it here. Whatever I make a changes, that changes must happen here also. So I'm doing what? Control C. I'll come here and paste it. So here what I'm doing, in a paste I have an option here as link. So I want to paste it here. Let me paste it here. I'll go to home, paste, link. This is done. Same thing I'll also do go for the next sheet. Here I'll go for home. In a paste drop down I have here link. Done. Both I have pasted. Now in this is the source location what I've copied. In the first place I'm changing as 59. Now do you see here 59 it is changing. Now here 84 it is there, I'm making as 85. Did you see this changes both the places? Even the total will change. Now this is 30, this is 30. Look at the total 370. This 30 I'm making as 35. Enter. Now see 35, 35. Total change 375. This also. Let's see in the next sheet also. See 35, 375, 59. So I made here 85. All the changes what I do in a original place will have an effect here also. How? What is the cell address? What is the cell address? K77. K column 77th row. Okay, enter. Now look at this, equals to K77. That means it is capturing the location from where it was been copied. You can see here. See, this is J79. You can see here in a name box also, which is displaying here as Bala. J79. Since it is a formula, so you can see this. So here when I go, this is A92, but here when I press J. Okay. So this one, when I'm going here J81, automatically it captures the cell address from where it has been copied. Whatever you change, even if you are changing a name in the source place, right? In the source place, if you change the name, even this pasted location will also change, right? Let me change here to some other name as I'm changing here as Rudra. Enter. Now see, this is changed. Let's see here also. It has changed to Rudra. But I want one more thing to be done. It is pasting. Okay. It is normally pasting. What about the borders also? I need the borders also, right? So I will copy this and you can paste it here. See, you can paste it here, but you will not get the borders. You have only option as format, only to copy and paste the formats. Okay, so this is another option, and this is what paste only format. Paste the source link from where it has been copied. Okay, next one. Now observe this. When I made a changes, did the image change? Did the image change? So see here, it is 59. Here it is 59, but the image didn't change, right? So I want, even when I am pasting as image also, that also has to change. So let's have a look. I'm copying this. Control C, and I'll paste it here as what? Paste linked picture. Linked picture. So I'll copy this picture, format painter, applied here. So that means border I'm doing. Now look at this. This is 58. This is 58 picture, and this is also 58. Now what I'll do, this 58 I'll make it as 90. Enter. Now did it change here? No, but see, in this picture it is changed. Even the total has changed, 412. Look here. Here it is 66. I'm making here 77. I didn't press enter. Look at this, 80. This is 66. Here also it is 66. Now I press enter. Now it has become 77. Here it is still 66, and here it is 77. So this is paste the source link as a picture format. So these are the main things you will be having. In that, one more also I have. Let me show you that also. Here I'm going with this copy paste, so you can see the changes, the rows and columns. The same thing, I want to convert the rows into columns, columns into rows. So I will do here paste transpose. What this transpose is doing, transpose is converting rows into columns, columns into rows. Now this data I will copy and I'm pasting here. Again I'm taking as transpose, so you can see it. See, I didn't take this transpose. I'll select this, Control A, copy. Then I'll go for this, where I need to paste. I need to paste it here. I'm taking here as transpose. See, horizontal data will convert into vertical. Vertical data will change into horizontal data. So this is transpose. Transpose, what it does, converts horizontal data to vertical and vice versa. Okay, then one more thing, the last one. Let me go here. So see, when I copy this and paste it here, what happened? There is no changes. Now here I will adjust the uh, things with this much is enough for me. So this automatically, instead of adjusting, I'll select this format, auto fit column width. This I've done. Now I will copy this and I paste it here, what happened? It did not adjust the width. So what I will do, I'll again paste it here by taking as what. Okay, you have this option, keep source column width. So you can see here automatically adjusted. So this is pasting with source format. So I'll give here, let me type it here, keep source format width, what you have adjusted. Okay, so do you have any questions in this pasting formats? If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you want me to repeat any other topics, you can say me this in a pasting one. I'll repeat it again. Any questions, any doubts? If you are clear, then reply me that. Okay. Ria Fatima Yukti. Okay, sounds good. Then in that case, this will be your first task which I'm giving to you as a working. You will type one data, copy paste in different method in your Excel, one sheet, one below the other, and save it with your name and share it in the WhatsApp group. Let me see how many of you are going to solve this. Okay, I'll be checking yours. So you have to work on Excel copy paste format and you are going to share it with me. Okay, you can put it in WhatsApp group. Done? Yes? No? Okay. Only Meena is responding me then, I think. Okay, Kirtana. Kirtana. Hema is not here? Yeah, she's here. I think Hema is so silent today. She doesn't have any doubts or questions. Okay, I have done with this clipboard, that is copy paste with the paste special. Next thing is we'll go with this font. Okay, so anything you type, anything you are typing, suppose this is a heading, this font style, if you want to change, whichever the font style you want to change, you can change it. But before that, by default, okay, default font style will be always Calibri, and sorry, font size will be of 11, and then the minimum font size is 8, maximum font size is 72. Let me show you this. Now see, this is the font. By default it is in Calibri and it is 11. Minimum is 8, maximum is 72. Right? So if you want to increase or decrease, you can increase here, or if you want to decrease also, you can decrease it. The same thing, you have one more option here, increase and decrease. You can click on this increase font size, so it will increase, it will go up to 72. More than that you cannot increase. If you are decreasing, you can decrease like this will go till 8 but not more than that. If you still want to go beyond 8 or more than 72, you have to manually type. I'm giving you a 5, done. I'm giving you 100, done. But in case if you are increasing or decreasing, when you are using these keys, it will not support you more than 8 and more than 72. It will stop at this point, right? So here by default you will be having 11 as a size. Okay, there is no shortcut key for increasing decreasing font size in an Excel, but still I'm giving you in case if you are using in any other file, you can try this. Increase font size. You can try this in any other MS Office tools. Increase font size. It is Control Shift then greater than arrow key. The greater than arrow key, you can use it. So in case if you are decreasing, okay, decreasing font size, then the shortcut key is the same thing, Control Shift. Instead of greater than key, it will be your lesser than arrow key. Okay, but this will not support in Excel. I'm saying you again, this will not support in Excel. At the same time, the one which I told you about the format painter also will not support in Excel. Format painter also will not support in Excel. I'm saying you again. Okay, then after this, if I want to make it bold, italic, underline, the same thing I'll use here. I can select everything and do it, or one for based on each and everything you can do it. Control B bold, Control I italic, Control U underline. In this underline you have one more option here, that is your double underline. If you want to use a double underline, you can use a double underline. If you want a single underline, you can keep a single underline. Only two options you have it here, double underline and single underline. You can try whichever you wanted to use it. Based on that you can use it. Okay, so here the shortcut key. So first one bold, Control B italic, Control I, then underline, Control U. These are the three shortcut keys. And again, for borders there is no shortcut keys. Based on your requirement, whether bottom underline, top underline, left underline, right underline, or whatever you want to do, whichever the side the underlines you would like to apply, you can apply on those sides. Okay, so now here whichever you want to do, you can do. I'm just taking here simply all borders. Okay, so borders also there is no shortcut keys. And then okay, and then the next one what I have here is, I'll go with the next one. Okay, so this is fill colors, the background color. You can choose any color you want to fill it in the background, whichever you feel like using that colors you use it. So and you can choose that also. So I'm choosing here this color. Okay, so let me make it bold, italic, underline, or even now I want to change it. Yes, I can change that to another color also. I'll choose this color. I want to increase the font size. Then after increasing the font size, I have to make this color, font color. This is background color. Fill color is a background color. I want this. Instead of this, I want the text color. So I'm going here. You can change to any text color you want, or only here I want to apply, I can apply here. If you want to do only for particular things and particular colors you want to give, yes, you can give that also. If you want more other colors other than this colors, if you are going to apply, yes, you can do that. Go for more colors, choose it in this or this, whichever you want to choose it. I'm choosing here this blue, and okay, and I'm making this bold. Done. So how you want to apply the background color or only the font color, based on your requirement you can do it. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Do you have any doubts? Okay. What is this noise, Shravani? You have any questions? Okay, let's go for the next one. So this I have done. Okay, font group I have done. Bold, italic, underline. The shortcut key is Control B for bold, Control I for italic, Control U for underline. Borders you can apply on which side you want, left, bottom, top, right, left, anything you want to do, you can do it. Thick border, all borders, and border lines, colors also you have, you can try those things. Then fill colors is for the background color. For text color you wanted, you can take it as font color. Increase font size, decrease font size. Here you have a font style, so by default you will be having a Calibri. In case if you want to change to some other things, some other font style, if you are still interested in changing, yes, you can go and change in this. So I'm just checking here, brush script standard, so this I have taken, so according to that this will change. Okay, I've changed this. Next one, so we will go with this alignment. Okay, alignment I'll show you with the table. So here this is, let me do here. Okay, so if you want to move the text, move the text. Here I'm just going left, center, and right. Left, center, and right. Top, middle, and bottom. Since you cannot see this properly, what I will do is I'm going to copy data, or we have here in another tool where I've taken. So this one, only this much I will select. I'll increase the row height to 15, or I'll make the row height to 20, and then column width to 10. Now look at this. I'll make the changes: left, middle, left, center, right, bottom, middle, and then top. So left side, top I want, middle I want, bottom I want. Middle, that is center, middle I want, top I want, in the bottom alignment. So you can choose the 6 alignments whichever you want. Okay, and these are the alignments. Alignment, there is no shortcut key for alignment in Excel. In Excel there is no shortcut key. Okay, so you have here left, right, and then center alignment. Okay, and then the same time you have the other alignment also: top, middle, and then bottom alignment. You have a shortcut keys in others, but here we don't use it. Those keys has been assigned with the other keys, so we are not using here. And another thing is, you have this option: if I want to move this content towards a left side or right side. Okay, left side or right side. Now see, this is a content, I want to move it on the right side or on the left side. See, you have this option: increase indent, decrease indent, move your content further away from the cell border. So you're moving, yes, see, you can see the content is there, but it is just moving. So you can bring back this, okay, towards the left or right. If you are moving, you can move this. Okay, increase indent, decrease indent, to move the cell content towards the right side or towards the left side, away from the cell border. So here I'll give you as next one is indent. In the indent you have this increase indent, and I'll give you an increase or decrease. Increase or decrease indent. What will this do? Moves So this is moving your content further away. And next one, this is my heading. If I want to turn this so you can see it, I'll go for this clockwise, anti-clockwise if you want. So, or if you are going to with the vertical list, if you want to go with rotate, see, rotate text up, rotate text down, how you want to change in that method you can go. You can change here based on the alignments what you wanted, how much ever degree you want, you can change it and you can apply. So this is orientation of your text, orientation of your text. So this is alignment we have done. In this another two I have, another two I have. Okay, so let me take one of the example. Mm, okay, I'll copy this. I'm going to paste it here. One, two, and then three. Okay, if I want to see the content in the same cell, now see, if I'm typing in some other cell anything randomly, I'm typing, I cannot see what is typed in that previous cell, entire thing I cannot see. If I want to see here, what I have to do, when I place the cursor, it displays in the formula tab, in the formula bar. So what should I do? I'll select this wrap text. What this wrap text is doing, it will, it will split the lines, means it will split the text, entire text, all the lines into multiple lines and shows in a one single cell. See here, so wraps extra long text into multiple lines so you can see all of it in one place. And they have given you example Microsoft Excel, where Excel cannot be seen but I can see everything in one single cell. Here also wraps a cell. Okay, this is wrap cell. So if not I can do one more thing. What I can do is, all these 3 4 cells I can make it as one single cell. So I'll select from this till here, till here. I'll apply the borders to show the difference. Now I'm typing here 1. Can you see here? This I cannot see, but it is a different cell. So this is B189. I have a content. B C189 is having a content. I will remove this. Now I want to make all the cells as one cell. Then I'll go here, merge and center. Same thing, let me show you with an example. So this is, I'll select all the cell as one, merge and center. This has become one cell. And I can type here as marks list of students heading. This I can give and I'll accept this. For this, I'll give a border again. If you want, you can give a thick border outside. So this is what I have done. This has become one single cell. Okay, let me show you in another method of example. Okay, now what I will do, I'll select all these things and I'll apply borders, all borders, and I will select like this. I'll select all borders. I'll select vertically. Okay, first let me show you. So this are the different cells. I can merge this to make it as one single cell. So you can see one border, only one cell. But here you can see this all, I'll select it and make it as this one. Or if I want vertically and horizontally also to be converted. See, these are the cells I have. I need to convert all this as one single cell, then merge and center. Okay, so let's take one more example. So you all are aware of the few things which we do in a purchase and sales. So might be, I'll take here as particulars, particulars. Then I am giving here amount. Okay, so I want to take here as sales. Then here COGS. Then here I want to give it as profit. Then operating expenses, operating expenses. Then in that I'll give here as marketing expenses, then salary. Okay, tax, like this I will give. Now I want to give some amount, so let me take it here as 7,000. 3000. So alt equals to, this is a total, so I'm giving here as minus so that it will show me the exact value 4000. Operating expenses I'm giving here as 1500, salary 500, tax 300, alt equals to, so this is a total, but what I want it to be deducted, so this minus this, so 1700, this is the total. Now what I want to do is this two cells, I want to merge it as one single cell. Okay, so what I will do, I'll select this entire thing. Okay, what will happen when I select this entire thing, two things, merge and center, this will become one cell, but I don't want this to happen. Understood the situation? Now I'm doing here the two cells like this, whether it is a two cell or even a three or four cells, still. Okay, still what I want to do is this individual row as one cell I want, but when I select this merge and center, what it is happening, it is becoming one single cell. I want this as individually one cell, so what should I do? I have to select this merge and center, select this merge and center, select this merge and center. Instead you can select this, click on this drop down, you have an option merge across, merge a cell in the same row, so you can say, understand this, it is in a same row into one large cell. Now see, this has become one large cell. The same thing here I do, merge and center, merge across, so this has become one large cell. Same thing I'm going to repeat here. So here merge and center, merge across, so this has become one single cell, and I give here as net profit earned. So this, we will select this entire thing, apply all borders. For this I'll give a thick border outside, again here also thick border outside. For this I'll give a color bold, let me give the background color also. This I'm just making a bold, and this is net profit, this also I'll make it bold, and this is profit, this also I make it bold. For this let me give one light color of this, or I'll give light color like this. So some changes have done. So how you want to show your alignments, you can show your alignments in this alignment group. If you have any questions you can ask me. Do you have any questions in the alignment group? Why no one are responding me? Do you have any questions? Okay, fine, then we will go for the next one. I'll save the file till now, whatever workings we have done. Next, formatting, we will enter into formatting. So in this formatting, what I'll do, I'll take some numbers, just like this. Okay, so this is a normal number, so when I'm typing it is showing us general. The same thing here, you have a comma style. As soon as you click on this comma style, this converts into accounting with the decimal values. The same thing I want with the decimal values, that is 0.00 with the dollar sign or with the currency sign, then you can click on the currency. But I don't want this dollar sign, I don't want this currency sign, I need a different currency sign, might be Indian rupee. Then you can click on this and you can see it. So you have United Kingdoms, that is pound, you have euros, you have yen, you have French keys you have. So this, I'm going for more accounting format. There is no shortcut key for searching the symbol, you have to scroll and check, right? So I'm going to check here for the Indian rupee. You have to recognize by your currency symbol in the beginning. Now here I have my currency symbol. You can pick anything. I'm just directly going with this English India rupee currencies. I'll click on this OK. Now this has been selected. If you want normal dollar currency, you can directly click on it. If you want to change it, you can change it. And then I have this percentage. Look at these changes. I'm copying this and I'll paste it here. Now what is my requirement is I want this in a percentage. When I click on this percentage, what will happen? This will give me percentage symbol by multiplying with 100%. Right? It is giving me percentage symbol. I'm repeating this again. So I have 69. When I click on this percentage symbol, what it is doing, it is multiplying with 100%. 69 into 100%. So 69 100% value I'm getting here. So which is actually wrong. So what should I do? I only need a percentage sign. In that case, you won't be able to do it directly. So you have to manually type the values. You have to manually type the percentage symbol. So what I'll do, I have to go here, edit it. So see, I'll show you one more method. For editing, you can double click. Let me give you a edit cell. To edit the cell, the first method, you have to double click. Double click in the cell. Okay, double click. Then after that, you can use your percentage. Whatever you want to type, you can type it. I want a percentage symbol. I type a percentage symbol, enter. Or you can click in the formula bar. Formula bar, type the symbol, enter. So second point, second method is select the cell and click in a formula bar and edit it. Now third point is you can simply press F2 to edit cell, but which cell you will be selecting, it depends on that. So I'm placing my cursor here. I'll press F2 to edit the cell, then I give you a percentage. Manually I have to provide, right? Manually I'm providing it. Or if I even if I'm say selecting this format painter and applying, now see it is multiplying with a 100%, which I don't want to happen. So what I will do, I'll make some tricks by modifying manually. So I'll click on this, might be this also you can take. I'll go for this formatting, or you have this launch button, right? Dialog launcher, click on this, you will get the screen. One method to open the screen, click on this dialog launcher, you will get this. Second method, click on this drop down, go for this more numbering format, you will get the screen. Okay, second method. Third method, right click on the cell, you have an option here as format cell, again you will get the screen. So in this I'm going to make a customization, how you want to do it, all these things you will be doing here. So I'm just going to edit this based on my requirement. 0 0 2 digits, so you can see here 42. When I remove 10, so 3 zeros 4 zeros, see you can see here the number of zeros getting added. So how much numbers you want, that much number you can add it. 2 zeros have done. Then after this I'll type here as and. I'll open a double quote, type here as percentage symbol, again the percentage symbol, close the double quote. What happened? It shows even the and symbol. So I'm going to remove this ampersand and. Okay, can you see here? So I'll give here 42, 42, open a double quote, type the percentage symbol, close a double quote. Can you see in a sample 42 with the percentage symbol? And I'll click on this. Okay, this is what you will be typing based on your requirement. Now it is done. So it is customized. So now I can copy this format painter and I can apply on the other things. If not, I'll select this, go for the format painter, custom. I've already applied the settings, right? So I'll be having that list in the end. Select that, click on OK, and it is done. This is how you can add the percentage symbol if you want it. Okay, and in the first one, I've added a decimal values. If you have seen the decimal values, I have added here, right? If you want to decrease the decimal values, you can decrease it. If you want to increase the decimal value, you can increase it. So I'm going to keep it up to 2 decimal values. And one more thing, all this will be changing whenever I press enter, right? So I want to keep the same number in the same location without changing. So you can copy this and paste it in the same place as values. Now this number will not change. See, I press 1 enter, but the others is changing because this I have copy pasted as values. It is not changing. If you want to decrease, if you want to increase, decrease, what you want to do, you can do it. Okay, I'm just keeping here 2 decimal values. So increase and decrease of decimal values. Thus we are done. And the next one, I'm going with the next step. We have done with this currencies accounting date. So whenever you are typing a date, the date must be in the format of month, then a date, then a year. 4 numbers. Okay, this format only you have to type. So today's date, so it is 12th month, 12th date, 2024. Okay, since it is 12th date and 12th month, there is no confusion in this. But say if I'm giving here the another date, I'm giving here as 25 the date, then a month. Okay, I'm giving a month second one, then 2024. Now what happened? This is not in a date format. It is in which format? General format. If I go here, which format it is? Date format. So date is accepted when you type in this format only. So now this is in date format. Okay, in case if I want to change the date format, the format of date, then what you can do is you have an option here saying that what formats you want to apply. Now what I'll go here, the date, this is short date you have given, long date if you give, it will change this. So look at this, like this. You still want to change it, you can go for this format. See, look at this, I'm taking this format. Okay, so done. So you still want to change it, you can change it according to your requirement. Go to the formatting, you have these options with the date and time you want, that also you can apply and check. Okay, so this is a option which has been given. So always whenever you type a date, it must be in month, date and year format. Okay, so time by default it will come, but for the time if you wanted, you can use a shortcut key, control shift and then colon. This is for time. So I'm using control shift colon, the current time it will display. If you want to change the timing, you can go for this formatting. Which formats you want, that format you can take. I'll take here hours, minutes, so like this. Or if you want in hours, like I can change in the formats. I'll add one more h here, one more h. So one more edge if you're doing like this. And minutes, how many minutes, seconds if you want, you can keep it like this. So now whichever the method you want, you can apply. I'll click on this OK. Now see how many hours, how many minutes this will be given. 19 hours. So in 24 hours format. So whichever the hours format you want to apply, that hours format you can try here in case if you want to apply it. Clear? Any questions? Any questions in this date format? Okay, fine then. So there are other things, that is percentage is done. Fractions, it is just simple method of showing the values in case if others want to know it. So I'll give here as 0.10, 0.10, 0.25 or 10.75 point or 1.50. This in case if I want to represent in a fraction method, I'll copy this and I'm going to copy and paste it here, convert this into a fractions. So this is how it will display. So if I'm giving here as 0.15, so see how it is shown. So if I'm giving here instead of 0, I will change here as 5. So I'm changing here as 5.15. Now this is how it will display. 1.5 for 1 of 7th portions like this. Then this is a scientific value. It is I'll show some number. Scientific method of numbering, if you want to show, you can show it. It is very simple. It is only taking here e plus 02, whatever the number you have, e plus 02 for representing as this one, but we won't be using the scientific fractions. So here the most important thing is numbering, accounting, date, and then percentage. Other than that, there is no other things which we will be using here. Okay, you have the other options in this. One is specific, the next one is custom, and the text. So text means if I'm typing some number, say I can make this total alt. I'll just click on the sum, it is getting added. Now I'll convert this numbers into the text format and I'll click on this OK. Now alt equals to, it is adding. Here also I'm going here and I can convert this. So if you want the number, see when this was in a number format, it is in which alignment? Left alignment. When I convert it into text, it has come into this. See, this is in which side? Left side. I go for formatting, text format. I'll click on this OK. Now it has come into a right side. But you can make a total. Sometimes most of the software will not allow you to make. But in Excel, this one in this software, MS Office, you are able to do it. Okay, and suppose if I'm giving a number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, 10 digits number I've given randomly. Okay, randomly have given. So in this I want to convert this into a phone number pattern. So special, which format you want it, phone number. So this is how it will display when it is a landline. Or I want it in specific way. Suppose let me give here equals to rand between 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so 10 digits. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I'll close the bracket, enter random numbers. I'll just take like this and I'll copy paste it as values. Okay, this paste special only I'm using, but I'll just use a shortcut key Control Alt V. Okay, so now this one, even I want to convert this into phone number, it will come in a landline format. If I don't want, I want to show it with the +91, I'll go for the custom. I'll edit this saying that 91 space, then I have this 10 digits 1 2 3 4 space, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 I can give like this. Or if I want 5 digits, so I'll give here as 0 space 1 2 3 4 5. Now you can see in a sample how it will look like. I'll click on this. Okay, so this is how it is added. If you want to convert this into area pin code, you can convert into zip code, and you can see here zip code also. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 digit, enter. I'll go here, convert this into formatting, special, zip code 4 plus this. So you can see like this. In whichever the format you want to convert, you can see this. So this is what you have it in your formatting, numbering formatting. Do you have any questions in this number formatting related? Okay, so entire section from the home tab, from the copy paste, when I've started from the clipboard home tab, what I have done today. Do you have any questions for today's session? Any doubts? Okay, good. I have no doubts, but you have to keep practicing what I've taught you today. Practice the paste special and share me the documents with your name. Okay, with your name, and you can also do this numbering format also and share with me. Both paste special and numbering format you have to work with, work it in different sheets. Say, and then send it to me on our WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll check that. And second thing, tomorrow I'll be starting with the conditional formatting. Same thing in our home tab. So practice this. Any questions, you can also ask me in a next session if you have any questions. Clear? So,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, Medini. If no questions, then that's all for today's session. We'll see in the next class. Okay. So take care, everyone. See you. Let's wind up the session for today. Yeah, welcome, Vaishnavi. No problem.